Hi, darlings. Thank you so much for joining me on the Creative Retreat channel today. And today I have a Bible journaling process for you in my 2-inch journaling Bible. And I am going to be journaling my second entry from the June Faith Art Box, Sufficient Grace. And I have been really struggling through the month of June, and this devotional has just been perfect. And I have been kind of pondering on this verse over and over and really just holding on to it as the month of June has passed by. Sometimes we just go through seasons where we really need to anchor in on one thing, and this has helped me so much throughout this month. On screen here, you see me I'm going to be using mostly the stamp set for this page. It's such a beautiful stamp set. I think it really just has everything you need. You can build a title with this stamp set. You can create all of the decor. It has even the little crosses, so you can add some extra art marks to your page. So kudos to Danielle. She did a great job with the stamp set this month. So I am writing my first title here. I'm going to have two parts to the title, and it is Your Grace is Sufficient. I am actually stamping out this with my favorite ink, which is the black VersaFine Onyx ink. It just really gets details really well, and I love this font. I actually wish this font was its own alpha because it's a really fun, sketchy, like artsy type font. And then on the top, I have my other title, which is going to be Your Grace is All I Need. This is really what I've been just repeating in my head and praying and meditating on as things have came up in the month of June. Your grace is all I need. Your grace is sufficient for me. Your grace is personal for me and covers me. And it really has been a relief, and it has been an anchor through the hard month of June. So I'm super thankful that this word came right on time into my hands. So I'm going to be using 3 different distress oxides. I'm using Wilderness. And this is going to be for the stem part. This is a 2-part stamp, as I'm sure you guys already know and have seen on the channel. And what I do is I am inking up my stamp, and since it's a distress oxide, to activate that color and to make it a little watercolorish, I go ahead and spray it with my distress sprayer, and that makes it a little bit more watercolory, and it's more of an imperfect impression. Here I'm just trying to dry it up as much as possible. I didn't pull out my heat gun because I did want the distressing to kind of oxidize, and so I didn't want it to dry up too quick. So here I'm using mustard seed, and I am using this color for a couple of the flowers. Now, I do not stamp these perfectly the way they should be on this 2-part stamp. I kind of just do it very messy. I'm adding water. This is going to make it a little bit more non-perfect, and that's kind of the look I was going for. I add some 2nd generation stamping with that Wilderness color. And then I'm going to add some of the worn lipstick color. Actually, I believe this is picked raspberry. And I'm going to use that as the pink for this kit. I think these 3 colors really just really match this kit great. The rustic wilderness, the mustard seed, and the picked raspberry. They're just beautiful and bright, just like this beautiful kit. And so I add some pink flowers there. And then I'm going to grab this is going to be the crosses on this. And I'm going to add some art marks just so the background of the page isn't so bare. And to add some interest all the way around. You can't really see this on camera, but you can see it in person, and I love the effect it gives. I add that all the way around my page towards the top, and the color I'm using for this is Tattered Rose. I kind of matched that to one of the swatches in the Faithfield Digitals. I matched up that color with that one, and I just really love it. Instead of using black, I loved using a lighter color that's just in the background and really pops in a different, subtle way. So after I do that, I'm going to add my date stamp to this page. And I didn't want to cover up any of the flowers, so I go ahead and just add that to the cover, or the side, sorry, of the page. And then I'm going to use this. This is one of the tabs from the Faithful Digitals up at the top. And that says Sufficient Grace. And then I'm going to add some of this beautiful washi, just tear that up to anchor that to the top of my page. This also brings some of that color up to the top of my page. I'm going to grab my journaling pen and section off and underline my verse. It does kind of look like I covered the verse, but actually the Distress inks did not cover the verse. So you can still see the words, which is perfect and the effect that I wanted to go for. I think spritzing that water over that and make it more watercolory really helped in that regard. And then I'm going to add some of the Creative Retreat wonky hearts. So again, most of this page was made with the stamp set, and then I added a couple elements from the kit, which was perfect. The last thing I'm going to do is grab my journaling pen again, and I'm going to go ahead and underline or outline all of these hearts just to make them pop off the page a little bit more, and really press on them to make sure that those stick in. Here's a last look at this very simple page. If you are new here, I hope you consider subscribing to the Creative Retreat channel. Thank you so much. Bye.